What is up, everybody? We hope that you all had a great holiday weekend. Welcome back to another video, our first ever Star Wars related video here inside of the nerdy realm in the multiverse. Today we will be discussing the first episode, or should we say the first chapter of the Book of Boba Fett series on Disney+. First, we will give our thoughts on the episode, and then we will discuss some things that happened throughout the episode, as well as some things we want to see in this 7-episode series. Overall, I did enjoy this episode and thought it was pretty good, fun, and interesting. My only issue is that I felt it was too short of an episode, especially for the premiere of a series. Other than that, it was very well done, no pacing issues, and I really enjoyed all aspects of it. I'd say that it is definitely an 8 out of 10 for me if I had to rate it. We finally got to see how Boba got out of the Sarlacc pit that he was knocked into in the original trilogy, having him incinerate it and crawl out through the sand. This was awesome to see and to finally get an answer to. In Legends, comics, and novels, Dengar, another bounty hunter that we have seen in the original trilogy and in the Clone Wars animated series, was the one to save him. I like how they changed it and had Boba save himself. After Boba gets out of the Sarlacc pit and he falls unconscious, the Jawas come and steal his armor. This connects right with the Mandalorian series when Cobb Vanth explains how he got a hold of Fett's armor. The Tusken Raiders in this episode were very cool as well. The amount of time that we got with them while they had Boba kept as a prisoner was great, and we got to see a whole different side of them rather than being referred to as monsters like how Anakin referred to them in Attack of the Clones. Speaking of Attack of the Clones, while Boba was in the Bacta tank, he kept having flashbacks where we get 2 shots, one of Kamino, the homeworld of Boba. As we all know, he is an unaltered version of a clone that Jango Fett had as his own son, and a shot of young Boba holding Jango's helmet after Mace Windu killed him in Attack of the Clones during the Battle of Geonosis. As we see people coming in to pay tribute to Boba now that he has taken Jabba's and Bib Fortuna's place as the crime lord, we can see a Trandoshan, the same species as the bounty hunter Bossk, bring Boba a type of pelt. This is most likely the fur of a Wookiee, Chewbacca's species, as Trandoshans often hunt Wookiees for sport. We have seen this in the Clone Wars animated series. We then get a representative of the mayor coming in as he is expected to pay tribute. However, this is not the case. He instead asks Boba to pay tribute to the mayor. The mayor character will obviously be a rival to Boba in the series, and I believe that the mayor character has been shown in the trailers for the series, as we can see an Ithorian sitting in a little throne next to the representative of his that we see in the first episode. This is obviously the mayor character. We see Boba recruit 2 Gamorrean guards, a species that has always served the crime lord that sat on the throne in Mos Espa, whether it was Jabba, Bib Fortuna, or Boba now. We have never really seen these guys in action until now, and wow, can they fight. We see the return of a familiar face when Boba and Fennec enter a cantina, this being the musician Max Rebo from the original trilogy. This was fun to see. Some masked assassins ambush Boba and Fennec as the two are trapped and drastically getting attacked and hit by the assassins' shock weapons. The Gamorrean guards come in and save the two, and they make quick work of the assassins, leaving one alive for questioning, which we will most likely see in the second episode. Either the mayor hired these guys to kill Boba and Fennec, or these guys could be working for the Crimson Crimson Dawn, a massive criminal organization that Darth Maul formed. It is entirely possible that both of these are true and the mayor is a part of the Crimson Dawn, or these guys could simply just be regular assassins hired by the mayor. We see some Nikto pirates ransacking a moisture farmer's home. These guys are most likely the same people from novels and comics that Jabba had go around to collect water taxations from residents of Tatooine, mainly moisture farmers. Now, I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen to the Tusken Raider tribe that Boba is with in the flashbacks.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
As him and the youngling seem to be forming somewhat of a little bond, and after him starting to be accepted into the tribe after he kills the Machamp looking monster in the desert, I definitely think that we will be getting more flashback scenes, most likely every time that Boba is in the Bacta tank. You could say that this episode was short but sweet and is a good start to set up what's going to be going on during the series. Now that we've briefly covered what went on during this episode, we want to touch on some things that we want to see in this series. The main thing that we want to see in the Book of Boba Fett is cameos. Since we are on Tatooine in Mos Espa, and this is a series based on the most famous bounty hunter in Star Wars, we want to see other bounty hunters. Some of the main ones that we wish to see are Bosk, Dengar, Cad Bane, and Embo. I am sure that we will get to see some, even if it's just in the background. You can't be on Tatooine without seeing some bounty hunters. Bringing Clone Wars bounty hunters into live action would be amazing as well. We will have to see what comes next for the Book of Boba Fett next week in Chapter 2. With all of that being said, it was great making our first ever Star Wars related video. We hope that you all enjoyed it, and we hope you also enjoyed the first episode of the Book of Boba Fett. Thank you all for watching. If you are feeling extra nerdy today, feel free to hit the like button and smash the subscribe button with notifications turned on to help support the channel and to get more nerdy content from us. We will see you all the next time that we go through and explore the nerdy multiverse.